Live from Northwest High School, we bring you our weekly show, Mountie Nation Station.
This is your Mountie Nation Station.
Back Northwest to another episode of Mountie Nation Station. As always, I'm Zachary Summer.
And I'm Rachel Ma, and here we're kicking off our Week 7 show. This week to start, we have my show, The Rachel Show, where I take you around a fall day in my life.
Fall is my favorite season.
It's too cold for me, but I love Halloween. What's next, Zach?
After that, we have Northwest Notifications with Chelsea, where she teaches us about MSBOA.
Ooh, I don't think many people know what that is. I'm excited to watch it.
Got any Thai coconut milk?
Continuing on with our show, we have my feature, It's a feature about the Falling Waters Bike Trail, which is a new addition they added this spring.
Oh, that's awesome. I love the Falling Waters Trail. It's great to run on and bike. And then following that, we have Aiden's perspective, where he shows us a day in the life of his sister, Abby.
I'm Lewis from the Jackson County Parks. I'm a parks manager, so part of my responsibility is overseeing the B-Cycle station here at the Falling Waters Trail. The bike station, it's located at the east end of the Falling Waters Trail. The Falling Waters Trail is a 10.5-mile trail from Concord here to the Martin Luther King Equity Trail. We've got 6 bikes here, and we're open from sunrise to sunset. This was about a year or two in the making. We opened up this past May, so it's just been open about 4 or 5 months now. We received a grant from the Hearst Foundation. This was a great idea that they had to get people out using the Falling Waters Trail. It's an alternative way to get around town. You can go by bike now and experience a trail, or really you don't even have to use the trail. You can kind of bike from here and go wherever you want. There's 2 options with checking out a bike. You can become an annual member, which is 365 days from when you buy your membership. That's $50, and that includes the first 3 hours of any ride. So after those 3 hours are up, it's $2 an hour. The other option is just to kind of come out as a one-time user, or as many times as you want, but just a walk-up user basically. That's $6 for the first 3 hours, and then $2 for each additional hour after that. You can do the walk-up user right here at the kiosk. It looks just kind of like you're going to an ATM machine. It's a touch screen. You just insert your credit card and it releases a bike. So for folks that have a membership, they'll get a key fob in the mail. So they just come out and follow the directions that are on the bike dock. You can just kind of bypass the kiosk there. So you just hit the silver button like it says on the directions there to wake up the dock. Then you wave your fob over the dock and that releases the bike. You buy those on our website at jacksoncountyparks.org. Until you get your card in the mail, you can use the kiosk and enter in your phone number, which will release it for members that don't have their cards yet as well. So the bikes are available by the hour for checkout. We just ask that you bring them back the same day. We don't want folks taking them home and bring them back the next day. They are charged by the hour if you keep them overnight by chance. They're at the Falling Waters Trailhead here, but they don't have to be used on the Falling Waters Trail. You can use them pretty much anywhere you can use a bike. You can bike down to Horton Road and grab some lunch and grab coffee, or bike the opposite direction toward downtown, or you can head all the way out to Concord if you're looking for a longer ride. If anybody has any problems with the bikes or checking out a bike, if they have questions, our parks number is on the kiosk here. It's also on the bikes, so it's the Jackson County Parks office number that they would call, which is 517-768-2901. The bikes are typically out here from May to October, but it's really weather dependent, so it just kind of depends. You know, once it starts getting colder, we'll take them out for the season. We have a partnership with On Two Wheels, a local bike shop that does all the maintenance for us. Some of our staff does the basic coming out and checking the tire pressure and things like that. But if it needs something replaced or it's a more serious fix, the guys from On Two Wheels will come out and pick up the bikes, or we'll take them there, and they've been really great to work with as far as getting them fixed up for us. We've got the one station now with 6 bikes, but we're really interested in expanding this. There's a lot of cities all over the country that have multiple stations. Like LA has 1,400 bikes. I don't think we'll ever get to that point, but it would be nice to have multiple stations where you could check out a bike here and return it to another station, or vice versa, or just have more options around other parks and trails in downtown. We're really interested in this because it's really fits into part of our mission of just creating places for people to be active and healthy in this community. So it gives a chance for people to get out and experience the Falling Waters Trail, get out and be active, and just different ways to get around town. Other than walking or running, you can also bike if you don't have a car. If you don't have your own bike, you can come out and check out a bike. If you're from out of town and in town for a meeting, or you just don't want to haul your bike across town. So this just gives people options as far as getting around town.
up, we have Gridiron Guru by Ryan. This week, we have Mort.
Oh, that's exciting. I'm ready to see it. And then following that, we have a Don't Text and Drive PSA from Austin.
Don't do it, kids. Don't text and drive.
Senior tight end Brendan Mortimer, known as Mort the Monster is what most people like to call him. He is from Michigan A&M University, just came off his senior year, had a great year from the stats I've seen. Just won the Peach Bowl and got himself a nice ring. All right, Mort, I brought you here because you're one of the best tight ends in the league, in the college league, and I just want to teach you some skills on the board and see what you can do. So here we have a formation set up. You're here as the right side tight end, okay? So say we ran a delayed out route to you. What would you do?
Just run right out.
Like just right away, just sprint out?
Yep, just sprint out to the route.
No. So like the delayed part would probably be kind of act like give this guy a little shove to make him and the linebacker run towards the middle where play action would be. And then you would just slip out into the flats because he's going to be covering him here and we'll have him going on a deep route, leaving you wide open in the flats to turn and cut it up. Make sense?
Yep.
All right, let's talk about passing concepts. So say we were running verts. What would your job be as your route?
To run a post corner and get upfield as fast as you can.
So you think you'd be here?
Yeah.
All right. No, it's good thought. But vert stands for verticals, meaning every wide receiver gets up the field with a landmark. So here he'd be aiming towards the numbers. This tight end would be aiming towards the hashes. You would also be aiming towards the hashes right up the field. And this receiver here would also be aiming for the numbers. That's why verts, verticals. All right, understandable? So now we are running a tailback screen to the right. What would your job if you were here be?
I would block the end guy, and then invite him in,
Okay.
and then get upfield to where the running back would catch the ball.
So here?
Yep.
Actually, that's right. Good job.
Thank you.
Actually, now that I think about it, this is the game-winning play in the Peach Bowl, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
See, I knew you. So that's what you do right there?
Yep.
All right, now let's review. So if we're doing the delay out route to you, what would your job be again?
I would block the inside defensive end, block him in.
Okay.
So the linebacker would float into the play action, and I would float out to the
Yep.
flats.
Perfect. Glad you. What is your job on verts again?
Run up the hash marks and
Score a touchdown?
score a touchdown.
Yeah. So you just right here on your landmark.
Glad to see.
Sounds good. Hey, thanks for coming on the show, Mark. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, geez.
Ow! You're all right. Let me go on the medics. You'll pay for the damage and texting while driving.
It's a good thing to start the car.
Then we have Reese's Adorable Animals, where this week he teaches us about lizards.
Gross. I don't think they're very cute.
And neither do I.
After that, we have Chelsea's dance studio commercial, where she shows us around her dance studio and what they had to offer.
No, I think I'm a pretty good dancer.
I don't agree.
Audio Jungle. 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 Audio Jungle.
When I seen her how to take when I seen her how to take
Welcome to the Next Step Dance Center. My name is Robin Carson. I'm the director here
Hello, I'm Elena Warner, and I am the assistant director here.
of this lovely little dance studio that we call home. We are offering ballet, tap, jazz, hip hop, lyrical for the littles that graduates in contemporary for the older students and the adults. We also have other adult classes, ballet, tap, and jazz, funk. And we also offer belly dance, Zumba, and for our senior students, Movement for Life to keep them moving through their ages.
This October, we'd like to invite you to use our All Access Pass. It gives you 7 days of age-appropriate dance lessons to choose from.
And please register for that 7-day pass so that we don't overbook our classes and you can get the personal attention that you need. We can guarantee participation in recital if you register by the end of December. After that, it becomes a bit problematical due to costume ordering, but we'll see what we can do. So give us a call. Our number is 517-789-6252,
Welcome to our Next Step Dance Center.
where we're creating
Beautiful dancers.
one step at a time.
Now we have Marching with the Mounties with Meg, where she interviews her friend Brooklyn Bevere.
Then after that, we have How To and How Not To by Logan. This week, signing in and out of the office.
A lot of people do that wrong.
I'm a sophomore at Northwest High School. It's really important to me are sports. I play on the varsity volleyball team, and I also play club volleyball. I'm also on the varsity basketball team, and I run track. Another thing that's really important to me is my family. We enjoy going camping together. We go on trips to the beach together. I have a younger sister named Braylee. She's in 7th grade. Me and my family have lots of memories together. One in particular is last spring break we went to Punta Cana, which was very different. It was the first time I've ever traveled out of the country. And there was lots of fun things to do there and lots of different foods that none of us have ever eaten before. A person in my life that has really influenced me a lot is my best friend Meg. Me and her get along very well, and actually we've only known each other for a short amount of time. She just moved to Northwest in 8th grade, and she has brought a lot of positive things into my life. One being her kind heart, and she's really rubbed off on me a lot. We do lots of fun things together. One memory I have in particular is going to Wilderness Resort. I remember one time we were in the lazy river, and these two guys were following us around the whole lazy river, and Meg hopped out and ran away from them, and I was mad because we had my chance of getting her Snapchat, and then we ran all the way to the snow cone place, bought some snow cones, laughing, having a great time, and I still will never forgive her for running away from those guys. Hi, I'm Brooke Bevere, and that's my life.
I'm here to sign my child out.
Okay, can I see your ID, please?
Yes, you may.
Oh, thank you.
I need Mallory Anspaw, please.
Anspaw. Okay, well, we'll get her for you. We can check this. Okay, wonderful. She'll be down in just 1 minute.
Thank you. Have a nice
Yeah,
day.
have a nice
Thank
day.
you.
Yeah, check with that place.
Hi, Mrs. Argo. Hi. I love seeing you every day.
Oh, thanks.
I'm heading to Teaching Academy.
Okay, sign out.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Yeah, I need to sign my kid out.
I need your ID, please.
I don't have my ID. I'm in here every day. Apparently my son's in trouble all the time because of these teachers.
Oh, these teachers. I am so sorry. I'd love to help you, but I
You
really do
you
need
know
your
my
ID.
face. You see me
Yeah,
every
you have
day.
a beautiful face, and I love. I'm sorry. You're gonna need your ID, ma'am.
Oh, well, you can just tell him to walk home.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to go to my car.
Sign out, please.
Why do I need to sign out? I'm just going to my car. It's like right there.
We just have everybody sign out. It's our policy.
Well, it's right there. Can't just you watch me?
It's our policy. I need
Okay,
you to
well, what
sign
if I
out.
don't sign out?
Then you can't go to your car. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, then I'm just going to leave.
To end this week's episode, I have a volleyball hype video where I hype up the girls' volleyball team from this year.
And then after that, we have my show, Monty Sports. Welcome back, Northwest, to another episode of Mountie Sports. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Summer. We start off the week on Monday. Boys soccer lost to Coldwater at District 7-0. On Wednesday, varsity volleyball lost a hard-fought battle to Marshall, 3-2. On Friday, girls golf finished 15th at States. Also on Friday, in the last game of the year, boys varsity football beat Leslie 21-14. To finish the week off, on Saturday, cross country ran in the I-8 championship at Turkeyville, with the boys finishing 8th and the girls finishing 6th. That's all for your Mountie Sports this week. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Summer, and I'll see you next time. That's all for your episode this week. As always, I'm Zachary Summer.
And I'm Merchant All. And this is your Mountie Nation Station.